In this video, we're going to share with you our top 5 IG story ideas for coaches. These are the exact story content ideas that we give our clients so that they can scale to 10 to 50K a month organically.
That's right, guys. So if you're looking to attract more coaching clients, then listen up because this video is for you.
Welcome back to our How to Launch Your Online Coaching Business in 30 Days series. If we have not met yet, we're Jeff and Jess. We're a couple of online business coaches and we've built 2 six-figure online coaching businesses, both within 90 days organically. And now we're sharing with you the lessons we learned along the way to shortcut your success.
And in this video specifically, we're going to share with you the top 5 Instagram story ideas for coaches just like you that are going to allow you to nurture your audience into book calls and ultimately new clients. So make sure you pay close attention.
It's gold.
Now, before we get into it, here's why we do Instagram story marketing. Here's why stories are so important. It's because times have changed.
Big time.
Big time. Remember on Instagram where you could just get on and then you could just scroll like this? Well, scrolling vertically. Now the game has changed. Everybody's just scrolling.
We're
like
swiping
this through stories horizontally. So your story game has to be strong. That being said, Instagram keeps on rolling out new things. And so you have to be aware of what the game is so you know how to play it correctly. So for example, we're going to show you in a sec that it really pays to have just 3 to 5 stories on average per day, because if you go over 5, Instagram is going to severely limit you. So we'll
explain why.
We'll explain why. But basically, we really want to drive home the fact that you got to be doing stories daily, because here's the reality is if you have an audience, and even if it's as small as a couple hundred followers, at any given point, 1 to 3% of them are hot leads, meaning they are interested in what you got and could potentially book a call with you. So we would be leaving so much money on the table as coaches collectively if we are not putting out daily story calls to action every single day. So we'll show you how to do it in a non-douchey way in this video.
So here's how to do Instagram stories the right way. All you have to do is post 3 to 5 stories a day in the correct sequence. Why 3 to 5 stories a day, you ask? Because it's the perfect amount of stories per day to drive engagement, show your authority, give your offers, give great value, and showcase your lifestyle.
And yeah, you could do more stories than just the 3 to 5 that we're going to recommend that you do in this video, but you don't want to do it too often, because what's going to happen is Instagram is going to be like, oh my gosh, this person's posting all these things. They're clogging up the feed. And what they're going to do is they're going to accordion your stuff and severely limit your reach.
We don't want that.
We don't want that.
So with that said, here are the top 5 Instagram story ideas for coaches and the perfect sequence to do them daily. The first one is what we call an engagement poll. We want to make this bonehead simple so that anyone, even people who are not your ideal clients, can easily answer it. So here's why this works. The point of this engagement poll and the reason to make it so simple is because when people start answering this poll in your story, Instagram will then realize, oh wow, this poll is very popular. It's getting a lot of engagement. We should show this to more people, therein boosting your engagement in your IG story. So here's an example of an engagement poll. So as you can see, we have a fun background. We say happy Monday and ready to bang the day with the simple poll of born ready or hitting snooze. Pretty simple, right? So let's keep going.
The second story idea for coaches is a result story. Now, this could be your result or a client of yours' result. So here's why a result story works great right after your engagement poll. Right after your engagement poll, you're getting a bunch of views and your engagement is at its peak. Instagram has just rewarded you with more views at this point. And so we want as many people as possible to see those results that you're getting people so they see you as an authority. So you are now positioned in their eyes as an authority. That's why we want to have it second. Does that make sense?
Definitely makes sense.
Beautiful. So let's give you an example of what that looks like. So here is a Bang Show client win. So this is our version of a client result. 3K sale her first week, and then we give proof right there. So should we take him to the third story?
Let's go. So the third IG story for coaches is a call to action. Now this can be in the form of a poll, push to DM, or a link. So here's an example of a call to action poll. You can see, coaches, are you ready to build an online business you love to 6 figures in 90 days guaranteed, even if you're starting from scratch? Yes, I'm ready, or more info, please.
It's basically a yes or yes. That's a little tip right there too.
Yeah, the goal, get them on a call.
Exactly. So why do we want to put that right after the results?
Great question. So now let's just do a quick recap, which will lead us into that. So we started with our beautiful engagement poll, which boosts engagement on our stories. So a lot of people now are viewing our stories.
A lot of people are now viewing our stories.
Then we have the results. So not only are a lot of people just viewing our stories, they're seeing our banging results that we're getting. And so with the CTA following that, they'll say, oh, wow, great results. Oh, they have an offer for me that I can say I'm ready for or get more info on. I'm in. And then they'll engage on that poll and be interested and know that you have an offer.
Beautifully said.
Thanks.
Should we kick them over to the fourth story?
Let's go.
So the fourth IG story for coaches is a value or Q&A story. So here, as traffic is tapering off, we show a value story that either consists of a tip, a Q&A about our offer, or some kind of value. So here's an example of a way that we do it and a way that you could do it as well. So we like to do an AMA Sunday, and so someone asked, how long is the program? It's a 90-day coaching program. On average, our Bang Show members make back their initial investment within their first 30 days. So do you guys see how that works right there?
I do.
How we're kind of canceling that objection right there.
And then providing value as well.
Exactly. So should we take them to our fifth and final story?
Let's jump in. Last, the fifth IG story we recommend for coaches is a lifestyle story. Now, this can either be a personal lifestyle BTS or you can share lifestyle feed post. So these lifestyle stories are great because A, they show that you're human, your audience is going to love that. And remember, people don't just buy the coaching, they buy the coach. This is a great opportunity for you to show people what you're all about. So here's an example of our lifestyle BTS. So you can see we shared our last lifestyle post. It was us getting our licenses in Puerto Rico, so it's official. We were Puerto Rican residents. Kind of fun, right?
Super fun. And having cocktails too. You can kind of see it in the background right there.
Lots of lifestyle bonus points in this one.
Someone's bonus hunting.
I love a bonus.
Double lifestyle right there. Oh.
So those are the top 5 IG story ideas for coaches.
Swipe them.
Swipe them. Here we go. We have 1, our engagement poll, 2, results, 3, a call to action, 4, value, and 5, lifestyle.
That's right, guys. Start using these daily and you're going to be amazed at how much more engagement, how much more authority you build, and how many more book calls and ultimately closed sales you get just from following this sequence. It's dirty. It is so proven. It is freaking awesome.
It's banging.
All of our clients use it. We use it ourselves. Swipe it.
So again, we consider the first 3 stories to be mandatory. And so what those first 3 stories are, just to recap, are 1, your engagement poll, 2, your results, and 3, your CTA. Now, the 4th and 5th story are optional, the 4th being your value and the 5th being your lifestyle. If you post them, awesome. You don't, that's okay, don't worry. And if you do happen to go on some kind of amazing trip somewhere, or you do have a bunch of lifestyle posts that you want to be posting, that's okay. Just post them after all these stories. So, you go to Africa and you're hanging with the hippos and chilling with the giraffes and you have 20 stories that you want to post about that. Beautiful. Post them, but after you post these 1 to 5 stories.
Right. And of course, people are going to want to see those cute hippos and stuff and the lions and that you're hanging out with. But that's like a once in a lifetime event. You know what I mean? And so on those certain occasions that you do have all of those stories, great. People are going to enjoy seeing them. But don't be one of those douches out there, one of those coaches who thinks they need to post every little piece of their day. Like, we know you have a bagel every single day. We don't need to see it. You know what I mean?
That's a great point. Maybe we'll save that for another video. We'll go on a diatribe there. But long story short, the first 1 to 3 stories are the most important. The 4th and 5th, value lifestyle optional. And when you go on those banging trips where you have 50 stories to share them, of course, but just don't make it a daily occurrence.
Exactly. Too much of a good thing isn't good for you, as they say. Cool, guys. So that's all I got for this video. Hope you dug it. If you have any questions, you know what to do. put them down below. And if you want our personal help helping you build an online coaching business you love, then go ahead and book a call below. We'll see you in the next video.
Bye, guys.